It's a game for the uninhibited. Our stars this week, Vicki Lawrence and Jamie Farr. Watch their bodies do the talking on Body Language. And here's the star of Body Language, Tom Kennedy.
Hi there. Yes, that's right. Hello there. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you. So happy to have you with us. Our show is called Body Language. It's a game for the uninhibited. Let's meet our players. Hey, Vicki Lawrence is with us, and I'm so proud and happy. Good to see you. Thank you for being with us on this very special week. These are old stomping grounds for you, aren't they? This stage here at CBS?
Carol.
With Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you went over to that other network with Mama's Family. And now she's on cable with the Perfect American... What is the...
Great American Homemaker. But I am perfect.
Of course you are.
You're right.
Who is this lady? Jean, what is your last name?
Paige.
Hi, Jean Page. Tell us about yourself. There's your welcome.
I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and I've been out here a year, and I'm waitressing and enjoying California. And
Well, good. A little bit warmer out here than Buffalo.
oh, it's a lot warmer out here.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, from After MASH, the star Jamie Farr.
Thank you. Hey, that rhymes. Thank you, Thomas. Incidentally, After MASH is going to be moved to Tuesday nights in the fall. We're going to be on opposite the A-Team. So if you want to watch us, please turn to CBS.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Oh, you'll kill those guys.
No, don't be too sure. That's a good show.
You
My
didn't
kids
hear what
watch
he
it.
said when I came out. When I came out through those doors, it looks like an elevator, you know, campus shop, all out. And he says, you sure you got the right floor? Jamie, good to see you, my
Thank
friend.
you. You know my friend Gary, Indiana?
Oh, Gary, how are you? What's your last name?
My last name is Sales.
Gary Sales.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself. Gary.
I'm from Atchison, Kansas. I moved out here. I'm currently a counselor and a security officer.
Well, welcome aboard. Good luck to all of you. The object of Body Language is to act out, folks, a series of words to help you solve a puzzle. It's just that easy. Vicki, we're going to start with your team. Yes, that's simple. Vicki, we're going to start with your team. So, Vicki, you're out there in the acting arena. Go out that way. Jean, you come right over here in behind the podium.
I certainly will.
Where did they go?
I
Oh,
don't know, but I don't need them.
all right.
I do everything
That's the
better
way
in
you
my
do it.
bare feet, Tom.
This kid speaks good body language. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to show you 5 words that will fit into a puzzle, and you'll see that puzzle a little bit later on. Now, you have to use body language, as you know, to act out as many words as you can for Jean to guess. And the more words she guesses, the easier it will be to solve that puzzle. We're going to show you the words one at a time. You'll have 60 seconds to act out as many as possible. You can pass any time you want. We'll come back to that word if there is time remaining. Could we have 60 seconds, please? This girl is anxious to go to work. Here is the first word, and go.
Okay, your Peace, Nixon, Richard Nixon.
You've got to keep... Next word.
Something round, and you're pushing something into it, a bag, a garbage bag. Pushing something into a trash compactor.
You can pass, you know. Pass, next word.
You're walking, you're drunk, you're paralyzed. You are pointing directions, you're giving directions. Walk this way.
You can pass next word.
You're a soldier. You're a stiff. You're a statue. You're the Statue of Liberty.
You got it. Next word.
Pass.
Yeah, next word. Now we're repeating, Jean.
Pushing something into a bag, shoving it in there, cramming, jamming, shoving,
You've got 10
laundry,
seconds.
dirty laundry into the hamper.
You got 7 seconds.
Pushing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jean. Oh, that was good. Was that good? Here's one. There's the other. Don't say anything, because this puzzle hasn't been solved yet, but that's... Oh, yeah, I know. Don't. I love it. Sit down over there, if you would. Sit down over there. Oh, my goodness. Jean, we'll explain all that later. Here's what's important to you. You got 2 words. Now we're going to show you this puzzle we've been talking about. And could we see that puzzle? Here's the way it goes. Now, you see blank of blank and blank in a blank blank are blank of this blank. Now,
Okay.
the audience probably knows what that is, but you may not, Jean. But you did earn 2 words. So we're going to put those 2 words in. Can we see those? The first word that she earned was statues. Oh, that's very good, right up front. And the next one was what? Oh, yes, Richard Nixon. Now, statues of Richard Nixon and blank in a blank blank or blank of this blank. I don't know if that helps you, but if it does and you get it, you get $100.
I know it.
Time is up. Don't say anything, and that means that Gary's in the game. Come over here, Gary.
All right.
Now, since she didn't get it on the first one, here's what we're going to do. No pantomime for you. You're going to now reveal another blank. We'll go back and forth between you until you solve the puzzle. Which blank would you like?
Number 5.
All right, number 5. He's been studying this. Statues of Richard Nixon and blank in the blank museum, or blank of this. Gary?
I would say Washington, D.C.
Is it Washington, D.C.? No, it isn't, but they're not that sure. Gene. Gene, 3, 4, 6, or 7. Which next?
I'll take 7.
Number 7. Does that help her? Museum or blank of this stuff? What do you think, Gene?
Collections.
Is it collections? You're still in the game, Gary. Which blank?
Number 3.
3. Statues of Richard Nixon and John Wayne in a blank museum. What do you think, Gary?
I would say marble.
Oh, is it marble? It's not. Now, we have 2 blanks left. Gene, take a blank first.
I'll take number 4.
Number 4, Richard Nixon and John Wayne in a Hollywood museum or blank of this stuff.
Wax!
Is it wax for $100? That's what it is. You think of the real thing, marble. And number 6 is made, right, made of this stuff. Now, Gene, I want you to tell me how... Vicki, come here for just a second, please. How could you possibly... If I ever saw the quintessential impersonation of John Wayne, it was this. Now, how can you look at that and not get John Wayne? I can't understand it. That was beautiful. But you ended up winning anyway. The first team, incidentally, to reach $500 wins our game and a chance for $10,000. That's how we play our game. We'll be back with Jamie Farr's team right after this. Don't go away. See that scoreboard?
I see that.
Vicki Lawrence has seen 100 to Jamie's nothing, but Jamie hasn't had a chance yet.
Yeah, but she was great as John Wayne.
Really?
She was just wonderful.
Yes. Now, I'll bet you can do it. We won't talk about
No, it's
that
that.
because it may be coming up. I
Right.
started to say, I'll bet you do a great Durante.
Yeah.
I'll just take a chance on
I
that.
have to run back and get some makeup, get a fake nose.
Jamie, we're going to show you a new puzzle. This is also going to be worth $100. We're going to show you 5 words, see how many Gary's going to get, okay? 60 seconds on the clock. Here's the first word. Go.
Tall, high.
Yes, next word.
You're putting on something. You're taking off. You're undressing. You're stripping. You're a stripper. You're a striptease artist.
Yes, now, go.
All right. You're staring.
Yes,
Staring at
next word.
You're undressing again. A peeping Tom.
Yes, next word.
Yeah.
You're repeating now. Last word, rather. Last word.
A majorette. A band leader. A picketer. A picket sign. A strike. A protest.
Yes, you got them all with 18 seconds left. Way to go! Way to go! Sit down over there. You know what bothers me? He did that peeping Tom too well. Too well. You not only got all 5 words, you had about 18 seconds left over. That...
Fell in love.
Yeah. All right, Gary, now you got 5 words. That ought to give you this puzzle. First of all, let's take a look at the puzzle. Now, let's take a look at the 5 words you have earned. One of them was Peeping Tom, which he did extremely well. Stare, got that one right off the bat. Striptease, which I think he invented. And you got 2 more. Protest, got that at the last. And high. Now, it reads, Peeping Tom dared to stare when she did a striptease on her blank to protest high blank for $100, Gary. What do you think?
Lady Godiva.
Is it Lady Godiva? You got it. Boy, this guy plays the game. Can we see the rest of the puzzle? Rest of the puzzle, please. A striptease on her horse to protest high taxes. Yes, sir. This guy knows how to play our game. At the end of the first round on body language, the score is $100 apiece. Two hot teams up here. Back with body language right after this. Way to go.
You know.
Each of our teams has had a shot at the puzzle now, and at the end of the round, the score remains $100 apiece. Now, the game is $500. So in this round, each puzzle will pay $250. If neither team makes it to 500, then we'll have a playoff game, okay? Here we go. Gene, we have 60 seconds now. We're going to put on the clock. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
$250 puzzle. Here's the first word, and go.
You're driving a car. You're sitting, it's a tricycle, a bicycle. You're on a little tiny car, a little midget, Autopia, the midget car.
She can pass. Pass. Next word.
You're scolding. You're telling your children. You're lecturing. You're.
Pass. Next word.
It's loud. It's noisy.
We gave that to you. Go ahead. That's good enough.
Little
Next.
tiny, teeny.
Yes. Pass. Next word.
You're riding a horse. You're Santa Claus. You're a reindeer.
Yes. Next word.
You're
This is a
sitting
repeat.
in a little car. You're driving a little toy truck, a little wagon, it's like a wagon. It's a tricycle, bicycle. Got something over the top of it.
Two words left. This one and the other one.
God, I
Okay,
don't
here's the other word now. Repeating things.
You're a mother, and you're lecturing, and you've got a pointed hat. You're a dunce. You're an elf.
You got it. Here's the last word now.
You're driving.
Oh, ran out of time. Ran out of time. Yes. Don't know how you could have conveyed, but I'll talk to you about it in a minute. You were closer than you think. You got 4 of them. 4 out of 5. That's darn good. Can we see the next puzzle? $250 puzzle this one is. Let's take a look, Vicki, at the 4 words you earned. Here's the first one, tiny. And the next one is reindeer. Yeah. And pointed. And the fourth one was noise. Here we go. A blank has a tiny one that goes blank, but a reindeer has pointed blank ones that don't make any noise. Vicki, for $250.
Blank ones that don't make a what has a tiny one that goes.
Your time is up. Jamie, get up here. Jamie Farr is now in the game. No more pantomime, Jamie. Just pick a blank.
I like number 6.
Okay. But a reindeer has pointed, fancy ones that don't make any noise.
Horn?
Is it horn?
Oh, sure it is.
It is horn, yeah. He wasn't sure. That's right.
Is it a duck or a goose has a tiny one that goes honk?
Let's see what it is. Can we see the rest of the puzzle? It's a Volkswagen. That's that little tiny car she was talking about. Has a tiny one that goes beep. But a reindeer has pointed, fancy ones that don't make any noise. $350 for the guys, $100 for the gals, and we have another $250 puzzle, don't we? So that means that, Vicki, you sit down. Jamie, you stay here.
Okay.
Vicki, you over there. Gary, come on out here. Now, since you have $350, here's the score. Since you have $350, if you get this $250 puzzle, you guys win the game. If the gals get it, they tie the score. You all set?
All set.
All right. You're all set. Here's
all
60
set.
seconds on the clock. Here's the first word, Gary, and go.
You are punching something, ripping something open. You've got a knife. You're stabbing. You're cutting, stabbing. You're the murderer.
Yes. Yes. Next word.
It's something coming from the heavens. It's a fly ball, catcher's mitt, a baseball mitt,
You got it. Next word.
outfielder's mitt. You're kneading something. You're putting it in the oven. Are you baking? You're the baker.
You got it. Next word.
You're thinking. You're taking you're a brain surgeon.
You got it. Next word. This is the last word.
You have a mustache. You're the villain. You're ripping you're in disguise. You have a disguise.
Yes, you got it. Sit down over there. Way to go. Way to go, Jamie. With seconds left over. If you get this, you win the game. Could we see the puzzle, please? Here are, you got all 5 of them. Here are the 5 words. Look at them carefully. Here's the first one. Baker. Next was disguise. Good. Last one, you got catch. 2 more to go. Murderer and brain. This blank player from Baker Street used a disguise to catch the murderer, but his brain made him a great blank. If you get this, you win the game. What is it, Jamie?
I say, Watson, it's probably Sherlock Holmes.
Is it Sherlock Holmes? It is Sherlock Holmes. Well done, Mr. Barr. Well done, old boy. And well done, Gary. $600. That wins the game. Come on over here. Before you guys are
Nicely done.
Gene, we have to say goodbye to you. She played the game beautifully. You won, what did you win? $100 plus a nice gift. Thank you for playing our game. And as for you guys over here, you won so far $600, and we're going to be back to play for you, sir, for a possible, in addition to the $600, $10,000.
Oh,
do that after this. Would you trade our winning team, Jamie Farr and Gary Sales, and our first winning team, I guess I should say. Gary, you have won, and you have earned $600. And now it's time for you to take a shot at what we call our body language sweepstakes, where you can win, in addition to the $600, up to $10,000. Jamie Farr is already out here in acting position. Mr. Farr,
yes,
sir,
Mr. Kennedy.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you now 10 words, one at a time. You will have 60 seconds to act out as many words as you can. And as for you, Gary, incidentally, you can pass on these words if you want.
And then come back, as long as I have the remaining time.
You've seen the show.
No, I listen to you.
Oh, good. Gary, for every word you get $100, you see? And then when time is up, we'll give you then a chance to change that $100 into $1,000. Or rather, from hundreds into thousands. Up to 10. All set?
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Are you ready, Mr. Farr?
Yes, sir.
May we have 60 seconds, please? Here is the first word. Go.
Are you smoking?
You got it? Next word.
Are you shooting dice?
Yes, next word. $200 so far.
You're digging. You're hoeing. You're spading. Shovel.
That's $300.
You're playing. You're playing an instrument, a harp.
That's $400.
You're a juggler.
That's $500.
A mirror.
$600.
You're combing your hair, but you have dandruff on your shirt.
$700. 27 seconds left.
You're a guide. An anchor. You're throwing an
Yes,
anchor overboard.
$800. Two left with 17.
You're carrying a bag, a suitcase, a valise, a picnic.
You have $900.
We're talking waterbeds here.
You got 10 of them. Way to go. And you have 6 seconds left over.
Oh, my gracious.
Mr. Cool, he's so, hey, we're talking
waterhead. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I got seasick on that one. The acre and the waterbed.
Incidentally, earlier in the show, when you saw some words that came up that weren't the exact form, they were forms of the words. That's why we were giving them to him. I don't remember what I'm talking about now, but you know what I'm talking about at home. You got 10 words. That's $1,000. That can now be transformed into $10,000. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you, Mr. Farr, 20 seconds to act out, this time 3 words. Gary, you must get all 3. If you do, the $1,000 becomes $10,000. If you don't get all 3, you still have the $1,000. You understand? Here we go. 20 seconds. Here is the first word. Go.
You're putting on lipstick.
There's 1, 2 to go.
You're putting on a pair of pants, a girdle.
There's 2, 1 to go.
You fainted.
You got all 3 for $10,000. Way to go. Way to go. Terrific.
Yeah. $10,000.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yes.
Oh, exciting. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We're talking hugs. We're talking money here.
Party.
10 grand. What are you going to do with it, Gary?
Party a little bit.
Party a little bit. What did you say you did for a living?
I'm a counselor and a security officer.
Now retired.
Yeah.
At least for a week, a month.
You not
No, a
only
year.
played well, I must say, great teamwork all the way around. You have a grand total so far, and you're not leaving. You have a grand total of $10,600 for our security officer here and our salesman. You did say salesman.
Counselor.
Oh, counselor. What do you counsel, Gary?
I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. Well, they've counseled him not to say that. We'll be right back right after these words. $10,600 for this young man right here. Take my word for it. about out of time for today. I just want to say it's a great way to uncork our show. Gary Sales walking away with $10,600, and of course he'll be back tomorrow with these same two beautiful personalities. We hope you join us tomorrow. Hope you all had a good time, did you? We sure did. Vicki Lawrence is going to be here tomorrow. Jamie Farr is going to be here, and we'll look for you. See you next time on Body Language.
Some of our departing contestants will receive West Bend Stir Crazy Automatic Corn Popper. Stir yourself to give you big, fluffy, great tasting popcorn, 6 quarts in 6 minutes. Cabbage Patch Kids disposable designer diapers. For infants and tots, like any occasion special, new Cabbage Patch Kids disposable diapers. Patton provides powerful cooling comfort to effectively cool an entire home. Patton air circulators, sensible answer to comfort and energy savings. Gindy Mall Beef Stew has hearty carrots and potatoes and chunks of beef and rich gravy. Gindy Mall Beef Stew, the real meat and potatoes meal from Hormel. Make life easier with its Postmatic Osterrizer with 5-cup container. Continuous speeds includes mini blend jar for quick single drinks. Advanced Formula Centrum contains vitamins and minerals and the USDRA to supplement your daily diet. Centrum from A to Zinc. A member of our studio audience will receive Whirlpool 7.5-amp high-efficiency room air conditioner with Comfort Guard control, air direction changes, and energy-saving settings from Whirlpool. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Body Language. A Mark Goodson television production.